Today, I'm going to introduce you to two sound poems written by two different British authors who were comedians and playwrights and children's writers. They did all kinds of different things during their careers. The first one is by a man named Spike Milligan, and I'll give you some links to some different ways that you can see this poem performed by children as a dance and with Spike Milligan himself reading the poem. In fact, in 1998, this poem was voted the favorite comic poem in the UK, beating out both Lewis Carroll of Alice in Wonderland fame and Edward Lear. In fact, in December of 2007, it was reported as one of the top 10 poems taught in the UK. So therefore, it makes sense that we should learn it ourselves. It's called On the Ning Nang Nong. On the Ning Nang Nong, where the cows go bong and the monkeys all say boo. There's a nong nang ning where the trees go ping and the teapots jibber jabber jew. On the ning nang nang, all the mice go clang and you just can't catch 'em when they do. So it's ning nang nong, cows go bong, nong nang ning, trees go ping, the mice go clang. What a noisy place to belong is the ning nang ning nang nong. A little bit crazy, and you can play with it in a lot of different ways. I've done it where I have the students, one group does the ning nang nong part and other groups do the cow part and the monkey part. So you can see the text here, and you can then go to some of the links and get some more ideas. So that's a really fun sound poem. The other sound poem I want to share with you comes from Quest textbook number 7. And it's called The Sound Collector. And this is a great poem. It's written by another very well-known poet and writer and comedian named Roger McGough. And we'll link you here to his main webpage. He has published more than 40 different books, and he was actually awarded the OBE. Do you know what that is? I had to look it up too. The Order of the British Empire in 1997 for his services to poetry. Now, The Sound Collector is a great poem because you can divide up your students, like it says, the whistling of the kettle, the turning of the lock, and each different student can have a different line, and they have to do a sound and an action that goes with their line. And then you can use this poem as a model for them to write their own sound poem. So they need to find something that makes a sound, like the stomping of the feet or the clicking of the clock, and you can make your own poem. I'll read it for you here. A stranger called this morning, dressed all in black and gray, put every sound into a bag and carried them away. The whistling of the kettle, the turning of the lock, the purring of the kitten and the ticking of a clock, the popping of the toaster, the crunching of the flakes, when you spread the marmalade, the scraping noise it makes, the hissing of the frying pan, the ticking of the grill, the bubbling of the bathtub as it starts to fill, the drumming of the raindrops on the window pane, when you do the washing up, the gurgle of the drain, the crying of the baby, the squeaking of the chair, the swishing of a curtain, the creaking of the stair. A stranger called this morning, he didn't leave his name, left us only silence. Life will never be the same. Imagine how life would be if we didn't have all these sounds a part of our everyday life. So again, this is an example of onomatopoeia. Use this poem as a performance piece, which with different students reading each line with a sound and action, or use it as a model for them to write their own lines with a verb and a noun, the whistling of a kettle, an ing verb, and the sound. Have fun with that. Onomatopoeia, sound is all around us. Listen for it.